What's your favorite year? Yeah. What was your favorite year of classes, do you think?
I want to say freshman year.
Freshman year?
Yeah.
Freshman year was good.
Yeah, freshman year was good.
First semester?
I think second.
Second?
Second was
What's
like,
better about second?
I think we were just like all like materialized in our roles. We weren't like
We were more
lost
comfortable.
puppies wandering around.
What classes do you have second semester?
150, I know for sure.
150, Calc and 3D.
Calc and 3D. Dude, I got a B in that class.
Same. And that was my second time taking it.
Wait. Before, so just a very quick tangent. You're gonna like probably stay here at CMU one more semester. And are you only planning on taking one class?
Yeah, it's a coin flip.
So it's only one class. You're only gonna do one class. Okay. So one thing that I wanted to do when you were on the podcast is I wanted to go through all the classes you took and have you like sort them into tiers. Do like a tier list ranking of all the classes you've ever done.
Wow, that's gonna take forever.
I mean, I could tier them based on different things. Like, tier them based on, like, their structure.
We can also, if we want to make it shorter, you can just focus on the CS ones. Because that'll cut off, like,
all
a good
the gen eds
30,
and
40% of the classes. Yeah.
Actually, no, not for me.
Really?
Because I got most of my gen eds done through APs.
Okay.
That's
I mean, you can't have that many classes. Like, it's like 4 classes each semester.
Yeah. So still.
Like, 6 semesters. Okay, let's just start with freshman year.
Okay, freshman year.
First semester.
I think all the classes we took freshman year should be like A. Because like they were all very well structured. Like there was a lot of like good resources that you can go to if you needed help for the class.
Okay, so those are like 151.
Honestly, yeah, 122 people hate on for no good reason.
Yeah. Like
They just don't like the professors, I think.
They hate it for the professor.
No, but even Iliano is like, he's like a really good professor.
They hate it for the content because that's like their first like actual CS course outside of like APCS that they took in high school. Like a very rigorous style computer science course. I think that's why people hate it.
Yeah, sure. I think Iliano presented the material very well.
No, he did.
Like it was very well organized, his lectures. Like very good. And people had it for no reason.
I agree.
I have no comment. I've never had him. Actually, I've only had bad experiences with him, as you know.
Have you talked about that before?
We'll just leave that.
Okay.
We can, it's not like taboo or anything, but you know, it's just
unfortunate moment.
Not the best. June John, fuck you. Okay, so 122, 151, 241.
Yeah, 241 I really liked. 241 was a good class.
I liked Offner a lot.
I liked Offner a lot too.
Offner was goated.
Yeah, I did not. I should have paid more attention to that class.
Yeah, I think 241 was like very critical for a lot of the classes.
I wish I could take that class over again, honestly.
I don't, but maybe just learn the material better. Yeah.
I think that's the best grade I got at CMU was 241.
Yeah?
Yeah, what does that mean? Is it like a percentage?
Yeah, like a 98. I finished that
class.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
It's among the worst for me.
And then it went downhill from there.
Among the worst. Wait, we got a new contender this semester. Yeah. Okay, we'll get that.
Okay.
Those 3 classes, and then what were your other classes? Did you do your first year writing in the first semester?
I did writing for the professions.
No, but your first year writing.
You can like do either one, right? Like you could either do like the 2 minis or you can.
Yeah. So did you do it?
I do the minis in the second semester, writing for professions and.
So what was your like last class besides FIC and GPI? Like you must have had at least one humanities or science or something, right?
Freshman, or we're in freshman fall right now?
Yeah. Like you take those 3 classes.
FIC,
GPI. 122, 241, 151.
151 is. Are we just?
That was 4 classes.
FIC and GPI don't really count, do they?
Okay, so wait, so
151,
122, 241.
Yeah,
you're right. There is a class that's missing.
You usually took like.
I took nature of language,
humanities or something. Category 1, what'd you take?
Category 1, I took this semester. I took Cog Psych.
Category 2.
Is that an econ?
Like micro or
I took micro over the summer after freshman year.
Okay. Category 3. Some kind of like culture thing or history.
Culture, history.
Philosophy with Joel Smith?
Philosophy. That was second semester. That was spring semester.
Science class.
I only need to take one science class.
Oh, wait, not experimental
only one,
physics.
just experimental physics.
Okay. easy, I don't know, whatever the fuck you were doing.
I think I only took those 3 classes plus GPI. And,
Wow.
Wait, that's nice then.
yeah.
Oh, chill
That's
semesters.
nice. That's the right way to introduce yourself to college. Yeah?
I really want
CMU.
I need to look at my semester, man.
That
I'm going to be
feels good.
really embarrassed if I forgot something.
No, don't
I
worry
can't-
about it.
Nature of language. I'm still remembering. Like, I turned in.
I thought you said 251 was the only class you remember stuff from.
Hmm?
I guess nature of language.
That
counts
was,
for
that was the
as well.
last class I learned.
Oh, the last. So all of this year, just in and out.
In?
Just pass by.
That implies that it's still in your head.
Better explanation. Yeah. And what did you think about Mr. Mackey?
John Mackey, good professor,
Good professor.
big man.
Big man.
Inspired me to become big myself.
Really?
I mean,
I guess.
Oh, it was freshman year.
Huh?
It was fall semester. Wow.
What?
Your philosophy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. With Joel Smith.
Took it with Iran.
That's no, I took a.
Who did you?
I didn't take it with anybody.
Oh, somebody was.
Maybe I did take it with Iran. No, I told Iran to take it. I took it with somebody.
You take it with Manish by chance?
No.
Somebody who is not a friend anymore, who you don't talk to, maybe? Tough scene.
It might have been David. David Lyons.
No, I don't know if it's David Lyons.
I have no idea who I took it with.
I only know this guy because he comments on Piazza stuff.
Yeah, I
sometimes.
see that all the
And
time.
I see his
Is
name.
he in OS?
No, just in like other classes
Yeah,
I've been
yeah.
in, and he's like a verified
No,
answer
like on
and shit.
the 07000, he
Yeah.
comments on that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is David Lyons. He's in OS.
Dude,
Oh,
is that his
what?
LinkedIn?
Let me see.
Dude, that's big energy.
I'm looking for this guy now. Okay, how about
He's
your?
in OS, right?
I'm pulling up the image. I need a face. That's not David Lyons, is it? Those are old people.
No.
No,
Okay,
the
okay.
picture that'll be of him is that. Like a slight afro.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
I know
okay.
I took it with one other person.
All right. So, how would you rate that one? Would there be an A as well?
It was honestly it's technically Gen Ed, so but yeah, that's an A easily because you only had there were no tests, no exams, no nothing. Only thing you had to do for that class was read a paper, which was at most 5 to 6 pages, and then answer 2 questions about it.
Okay.
And sorry, Joel, but I never read any of the papers. I always just answer the question based on what I thought was right.
You want to see something funny?
Yeah. It's an easy 100.
Something funny.
Actually, I guess I got 100 in that class, so.
Did you like the professor?
Yeah, I did.
He was
nice.
amazing. Highly recommend.
Yeah.
Great professor. Take his Intro to Philosophy or Experience Presented Truth. Fantastic. Highly recommend.
Oh, it's that guy that you were talking about with me. Is he the guy with the big brain? You said
the big brain.
head?
Yeah. He's a Texan too.
Oh, is it really?
Automatic +1 on rep. +1 rep.
He's really passionate about whatever he teaches.
No. Okay.
And he makes you enjoy
You can't
it.
see. He took down all the assignments.
What were you looking for?
Late.
Sad. Okay, so overall, everything for fall semester A.
Yeah.
Here.
Let me just keep SIO open so I can.
Okay. Semester 2, freshman spring.
Spring 2020.
You got
COVID struck.
You got the 150. You got the 251.
251.
You've got the 3D calc.
3D calc. And then I had my 2 minis.
2 minis.
Okay. And
Alright.
then,
You had another class.
yeah.
Holy shit, bro.
You don't remember. Concepts of AI.
Oh, dude, that shit sounded like a fuck that. Holy shit.
Iran TA's that class. He's the head TA.
Wow.
I know. Hopefully he's fucking fixing
Dude, I feel
it.
so bad. You remember when he said we only have 2 more lectures of this class or something?
Yeah.
And then we all started clapping. Horrible. I feel so terrible for doing that. That was terrible.
I know. That's fucking top keck, bro.
I mean, when he says that,
And then he said that was not the reaction I was expecting. Oh no.
Poor guy.
I feel so bad. That was terrible. It wasn't.
The class was.
It was, but I mean,
Class is pretty bad. Come on.
Yeah.
Class was pretty bad.
I don't know, maybe try. I'm do that.
Wait, was it a mini class?
Yeah, it was a mini.
And it was only half a semester?
Mhm.
Wait, how did it feel so bad?
That was my last in-person experience at CMU before COVID struck.
Dude, I remember.
Was the final.
It was the final.
Then we
Yeah.
left. We got dinner. Remember?
Yeah.
And then the next day we got Store Cafe. And
We're
then
done.
we never came back. So that was it.
What a way to end it off.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with 150. Functional
I
programming.
loved functional programming.
Yeah?
Oh my god, SML was so cool.
That was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
A very interesting.
Yeah, it was a very interesting new language that we've,
Mhm.
because like I was experienced like obviously C after 122, Python,
Mhm.
Java, all that stuff, but like functional program, that's like
Different.
yeah, it's so much different.
Michael Erdman.
Yeah, Frank Fenning.
I know, wait, but did you ever go to Frank Fenning's stuff?
I think we had Frank as our.
No, we
No,
had
we had
Erdman,
Erdman.
bro.
Was his name Michael?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was
Michael?
Frank. Yeah,
Was it really
Michael.
Mike
Yeah,
Erdman?
Michael.
Did I
Erdman,
tell
yeah,
about
Michael
this on the podcast? How he has no images of himself online?
What?
Like
Yeah.
Michael Erdman?
He has one picture of himself like
In a
facing
canoe.
away from the camera
Yeah,
in a
on
canoe.
in
Why?
a canoe.
And that's it. That's
I don't
the
know. I
picture.
guess he really values his privacy. Oh yeah, did I tell you? I told you the story, right? I had someone who
On
was
the
in
podcast,
his
he
class,
said no, so.
like in one of the COVID semesters, and he like covers his face like on camera. Like if he goes on camera, he has it so you can't even see his face. So like all the students in his class literally did not know what he looked like because there's no picture of it on the webpage, and he doesn't show himself on
Wait,
his
I
Zoom
distinctly
lectures.
remember something when like people were like trying to take a picture of something of like the slides
Yes.
of 150, and
Yes.
he
He
ran away
Yes,
from
yes.
he ran away from the
Oh.
slide. I
remember
remember
that?
that.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, he was like shield his
Oh
face.
my
Yeah,
gosh,
yeah.
I like chuckled at it at the time because I thought he was like being funny, but
Mhm.
wow.
We're in a special group of people that know what
Know
he
what
looks
he
like.
looks
I don't remember what
I'm just gonna really envision it's gonna be imprinted in my brain now. It's
Syntactic
valuable information.
sugar.
I remember that.
Yeah.
That's great.
So A tier, S tier.
Honestly, S tier. I love that class
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah. Did you like the assignments?
Yeah, I did actually.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Don't starve.
CPS.
The
Roses.
Curry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 251.
That
sounds
God,
like-
I hated that class.
Hated that.
I don't like theoretical computer science that much.
Really?
That went too theoretical for me.
That's probably that's.
I like the content. The content was great, but the assignments.
really.
Oh, like the homework.
Yeah.
And also your writing session stuff. Like, how did
Oh my
yeah.
god,
how did
writing
those,
sessions.
Okay, so how did those work? Like, is it like you did the homework and then you have to write them at the
Recite.
writing session?
Exactly. So
And they pick like a
they
subset
give
of
you
them.
they give you the homework problems ahead of time, and every week, I think it was either every week or every other week, you would basically solve the problems on your own.
Mm.
And then when the writing session comes, they would pick 3 of those problems, and you would have to.
Wait, so were
write
there
down
no
first.
group problem? There were, right?
There were group problems,
Okay.
but you would always do you would always write out your answers solo.
Yeah.
It was like 2 to 3. I think it was 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
2 hours every Wednesday night, 6:30 to 8:30.
That sucks, man. We had it easy.
Yeah.
We had it easy.
Apparently they went back to this for like when they came back in person.
Wow, we had
I-
it easy.
Yeah, I know.
Literally.
Like we just turned it in, right?
yeah, we
That's
did
all
it
had
on
to
grade
do.
scope, and that's it.
Yeah.
Done.
Thank God.
They started doing that when we went remote, right? Because we
Mhm.
went remote that semester, and our final was. I don't think we had a.
Did you not have?
We didn't have a final. I think
Our final was optional.
our semester, we had a midterm too. That was like 2 weeks before the final, and it was like, if you're fine with your midterm,
I
here's
thought
what you
I
can take
heard
as your final or
that you
something
guys
like
had like an oral exam though for 251. Like you had to do some kind of oral thing. Is that false? I'm misremembering.
We had to do an oral thing, right? We had to talk to our mentor about the check your understandings. Remember?
Oh
The
yeah,
quiz.
yeah.
Maybe we
but that wasn't
did
like
that.
an actual really test thing. I guess it was like before the test.
Maybe
Maybe
we-
maybe
yeah.
that was what they replaced with for writing sessions. Dude, I can't remember anything. Like
that,
I'm blanking.
that was an S tier class. 251.
I like the
Would
content. In terms of content, it was S tier, but I put it B tier just because I didn't get I got a B in the class, so it's a B tier. Yeah, my tiering is gonna be based on the grade I got.
What did you think of the professor? Did you have a doc?
Yeah, I did have a doc. I liked it. He was also very enthusiastic.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I think 251 is the highest grade I've gotten in CMU ever.
Highest grade.
Mhm.
Highest.
Yes. Believe it or not.
It's like one of my lowest.
Yeah, this guy's meant for theoretical computer science.
That's why I'm a systems concentration.
Okay, and so B tier for that, S tier 150, 3D Calc, Mihai. Oh no, you have Brzezinski.
I had Brzezinski.
Remember when we saw him?
We went to Mercurius, and he
Yeah.
was like chatting it up with definitely somebody much younger than him.
How old is this guy?
Slightly younger. He was probably like fresh out of
Hey,
PhD.
be careful about the accusations you make.
Yeah, no. He was like, he had probably just gotten his PhD or something.
Oh, so he's a young guy.
Yeah, he's young. He's young.
Okay.
And
I always
he was
thought-
like, it's probably like maybe 2 to 3 years.
I never went to his, like, I didn't know who he was. I just thought he had a cool last name, like Brzezinski, so I was like
Sounds Polish.
slightly positive.
He was not a
impression.
nice guy, that's for sure.
Really?
He was like, guys, I could solve this test in 50 minutes, so I think 50 minutes is enough for you guys. And I think the average on that test is like a 63 for a calc test.
Fucking hell.
The stuff, though, okay, the class itself was definitely a B. Honestly, I wouldn't even be mad if we put it at C. Like, the stuff you were taught in that class was really important for, like, other classes.
Yeah, well, that's another class I wish I took a third time.
Because, like, the stuff you learn in 3D Calc is very important for, like, machine learning stuff.
Yeah. Was this around the time, was it this semester you kind of decided you're going to do AI, or did you already know you were going to do... Wait, you didn't do AI. You did not do AI, right?
Machine learning was my concentration.
Okay.
I wish they had, like, an AI concentration. Because
But
AI...
you were seriously debating whether to do the AI major.
Yeah, I was. I just decided that having a computer science degree, people know what a computer science degree is, whereas people might not know what like an AI degree was.
Mm.
That's why. But like the stuff that you get taught in AI itself is a lot like was really cool because it's like a mix of machine learning, a little bit of ethics, some math stuff, like computer vision, like NLP stuff. All that stuff is really cool.
Yeah, that's good. The two, did you do data or
Data and
public?
yeah, writing about public problems and data. Those were they were minis. They weren't hard. They were fine.
Okay. B tier, A tier. You like your professors for
Yeah, I like my professors.
So you know what I got in writing about literature?
What?
that? You got a
pass.
Wait, what?
Dude, that is the start of your downfall because I remember we were like on Discord calls and stuff and you're like, dude, I haven't read this comic yet. I haven't done anything for this class yet. I'm so fucked.
Oh, you used a pass fail for that class?
This is where your downfall started.
Dude,
right?
I should have passed
What do you
Calc
mean by
3D, man.
Okay, your I don't know the vocab word. Your I'm not gonna say anything.
Damn.
I mean, I think I've always been like this. Like even like nature of language. I have this like the bonus piece set. You know, do you have that also?
Yeah, I had that. You didn't do it. You did do it.
I asked for like a 5-day extension.
I remember this. I remember
and I
this.
turned it in 6 days late.
The TAs are super lenient in that
Uh-huh.
class, though. Like, my TA was kind of goated this semester. He was really helpful.
My TA was fluent in Russian.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Do you speak Russian with her?
Yeah, I spoke Russian.
Chat it up. Okay, last one. So,
Привет.
great impression she has. Last one, the concepts of AI. I mean,
That's a B.
B?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. it
Even
was just-
after everything?
Okay. That class was an A just because we all took it. Right? We would all just... we all fucked around in that class. Like, we did not care.
That's true. That was...
Like, it wasn't a very well-structured class.
Terribly scheduled.
Bro, the most annoying thing about, like, the first 2 years of CS was that we were taught, like, BFS and DFS in, like, every class. And it actually annoyed me so
And
much.
the probability primer.
Yes,
also.
and the
Dude, I've learned about linearity of expectation like in 4 or 5 classes.
It's so annoying.
I learned about it again this class. Wait, did I? Wait, I forgot what class am I taking. Oh yeah, in graphics, we learned about that shit again. A little bit. Okay.
Good coordination.
And then in the summer I took micro, which is honestly probably like... I heard like people complaining about the like econ classes here.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I've heard people say like
it's good or bad?
bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, that was like a
Who did you
non-class.
have? Did you have James?
I had Andre Mouton.
All right.
I mean, he was the summer instructor, and it was really easy. You would
I
have,
had John Gasper.
all of your tests were like open note and stuff, so
Mhm.
you could just go on Canvas and look at
Take home.
Yes.
Over
Take home.
over-
Yeah.
Literally,
Take home open note.
It was like a 30-minute worksheet.
yeah, that's what we had.
I wish I could say the same. I think I got a B in that. So, I mean, I like my professor. I'm Mr. James Best, but
James Best.
apparently people think he's attractive.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
I have no
But
comments.
he's British, right?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He's got that British accent.
I
Maybe
remember
that's
saying
gives him the +2 to everybody. So sophomore or fall, we move on.
Hold on. Apparently, I have a time conflict in my schedule, which doesn't even make sense because
You're taking one class.
Sorry. Okay.
Did you not? I think they're trying to tell you something. They're trying to hint.
All right. So 210. Oh.
Ooh,
210?
repressed memories.
Oh.
Who did you have for that?
Guy Bellick and Charles.
Charlie
Garrett.
Garrett.
Yeah.
Charlie Garrett. I had Charlie Garrett.
I did not like that class.
Mm-hmm.
It was literally just.
I
like,
had Charlie Garrett the same semester you did. In 214. We both took his class.
Yeah, this guy was teaching 2 classes.
Crazy.
I mean, I guess people.
Did you guys like 210? I did not like it. It was just like a lead code class, but really, really annoying.
I kind of liked it. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, I'm indifferent about the class.
I think the content was nice. Like, we learned a lot of cool things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the homework assignments were just not related to what we were taught at all. Like, it's like, okay, here, you're testing, like, really cool things, applying it, like, parallel, and then, okay, here's a lead code problem for this homework. Go fuck yourself. That's literally what the class was.
That's true.
So I get a B for that. And I also got a B in that, so I have to.
Okay, gotta be consistent.
Noticing a pattern.
Yeah.
What else?
There was AI representation and problem solving.
Yeah, 281.
Yeah.
So I remember last class, Manish said it was like alright class.
I thought it was pretty good. It was very well structured. Like, I felt it was like equivalent to like the 122, 151 in terms of like the structure of the class, all the
Okay.
resources that you had. So it was pretty good.
A.
Yeah, easy
Nice.
A.
Alright.
Experimental physics.
Who was your professor? Did you have?
You had it.
we had an
Yeah.
Indian. We had the Indian professor, Indian girl. Jyoti Katoch, I think. Maybe
Okay.
not Indian, but
We had Simranjeet Singh.
nice.
The goat.
Yeah, that felt like
I mean,
it was all remote. So
I mean, yeah.
I don't really like. It was more just like essay writing, like how to write a research paper. It's really all that was.
Yeah, you had a very different experience than we.
It was just busy work. So I'd give it a B for that.
And you took it the semester before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember the Piazza controversy?
Yeah. Do you not remember?
No, but it wasn't the same professor, was it?
It was.
But
That,
she
but it
was
was that
bad as
class.
well?
It was that professor. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I thought it was Barry. Luke.
But okay, it might have been the professor, but the content for both
Were bad?
were the same. Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's tough. So how would you
But
say?
still an
that?
A. I mean, it was just busy work.
Yeah.
Like
You put that A tier, busy work.
You're given an experiment to just read up on. You're given the data. You're asked to perform analysis on the data and report about it.
You
It
didn't
wasn't
have to do the experiment.
No, because we did one experiment, which was like dropping a ball from like a predetermined height.
I did the pendulum one too. Like
Did we do
had
the
to
pendulum
like some
one?
kind of pendulum.
Oh yeah, we did do
Yeah,
pendulum as well.
I had
Yeah.
so many. Like,
Me and
videos.
Gus took that together.
I
Yeah.
know. Class 4.
Prop theory.
Probably.
Oh, that was an
Oh
easy A.
shit. Yeah.
Prop theory.
Yeah.
Upsala?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mikael Guzela.
That was a very, the tests are super chill, man.
Dude, like before signing up for that class, people were like kind of ragging on it. Like I thought it was
Very good.
I feel really bad for the people who took PNC.
Yeah, wait. I don't know why. Like PNC people, it didn't even fulfill everything. Like you have to take.
Yeah,
like,
you have to
the
take
extra
two.
thing.
You have to take two classes, right?
You had to take a harder class and then another like mini thing.
Yeah.
To fucking
I don't know
fulfill
why you
your
would do
same
that.
requirement.
Yeah.
Like if we want to be like a
Motherfucking
probability
try hard,
theorist, then
bro.
sure, we could take two classes. But I just want to take one and get it over with. And it
Try
turned out to be
hard,
the
yeah.
easier.
I don't think I actually learned anything in that class.
We didn't.
Yeah,
What, prop theory?
Prop theory, yeah.
Like Markov chain stuff?
No, I know.
But we learned about that in other. We learned about it in other classes as well, right?
That's true. Well, maybe he did because he took ML. I mean, I guess I took ML too, but
No, but that was before this.
Markov chains.
Oh yeah, I guess we learned about it.
I remember Chebyshevs.
Yeah, the inequalities.
Oh yeah, I mean there were some
Scale
stuff.
down. Okay, obviously there was content in the class. My point is like the exams are like 30-minute worksheets that you like look at the slides for, and then like that's it.
Yeah.
Most of the stuff I learned was like it was just like an extension on stuff you learned through AP Stats.
I never took AP Stats.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess it was helpful.
So I
never
learned.
taken a stats.
Well, I don't. The class was easy enough as it is. I mean.
Was that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Then we go.
Would you say A or S tier?
For what?
Prop theory.
Give it an S.
Give it an S.
Give it an S. That was a fun class. All right. This semester was Intro to Machine Learning 315.
Oh my god,
dude! I remember a specific moment where.
Is it gonna be the same one, Manish? Okay.
Me and Alon were like in a Discord trying to work on an assignment or something. Or something happened. What
was
happened?
it with Iran?
Yeah, it was with Iran.
Oh no, I was not working on it. I don't think I was like talking before 18 or something.
Oh yeah.
And Iran was actually working on it.
Me and Iran were working together on the assignment, and Alon just joins in and just starts talking.
And then Iran like he like loses it.
What an Alon thing to do. Sounds exactly
like he just randomly joined because he saw people in the Discord. I'm pretty sure he just started talking. And by the way, he's in the class and he hadn't started the assignment. I'm pretty sure in the same class.
COVID's rough,
remember.
man.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember one time we had. I was like on my last late day or something. And I decided instead of spending time to work on it, I went out and I had tortilla soup with.
I remember this
with Will Adam Verdash.
And he came back at like 11:50 or something. Yeah.
And this is like I also like I almost never went out back in those days because of COVID or whatever. And they live far. I had to like take a bus to get to them. It's like, it was like a whole ordeal to get there.
And you still did.
And I still went.
C, D tier. Give it a B.
Yeah,
it was
a B.
Yeah.
Okay.
Class was not bad, but
it
wasn't good.
Not well structured.
213. I guess that's an A, right?
A.
A or
Gregory Kesden.
Yeah, Kesden. And he's a great teacher. A lot of resources. Content was hard, but it was definitely like the stuff you learned in lecture directly applied to your homework. Like I give it an S for that. Like that's a direct.
That's
like,
true.
Yeah.
Goldstein was very good. He teaches compilers.
He's trying to do stuff with his eyebrows here.
Bug catching was the next one.
Oh yeah, good class.
I think they definitely made it harder since the semester I took it because we had no tests. There were not a lot of finals.
No, I think they removed the final because of COVID. They used to have a final, and then they just brought it back because of COVID.
I thought it was a new class.
I don't think so. The second half with the certificate and stuff is new, yeah. But I think the final has always been there.
Okay, fair enough. But I like the content overall. I thought it was cool.
I feel like the second half might just depend on the professor who's teaching. Also.
That's true.
Because I think the certificate, whatever, is like the focus.
Oh yeah, we had an associate professor, like an up and coming professor or something,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe like a PhD student.
Aren't they all called associate professors?
Okay, maybe not
They're
associate.
not all
professor.
called associate.
Yeah.
I know there's like teaching professors.
Does
and
teaching
associate.
professor? I think.
I know, but I think most other professors are all called associate.
He was an up and coming associate professor. Like he was like he was working on it because he definitely seemed like a student.
Was he young like a student?
Yeah, he was young. He was young. He was very young.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, his content was cool. Did you ever like learn about like trying to like actually use like SAT solvers in C? Like trying to
in C?
Yeah, like you would write C code and like trying to prove C code.
Bruh.
Because that was like some of the stuff.
Yeah, I don't think we did.
Because that's cool, right? Like actually,
I don't remember. I didn't watch most.
It was an assignment.
Oh no!
Oh, you didn't write any C code? Okay, like that's cool, right? Like actually using yourself in C.
Uh-huh.
So I guess it does depend on the second half.
Mm-hmm.
But our second half was cool. I like the class overall. I give it an S.
An S?
Yeah, it was really chill.
Okay.
Good class.
No tests, no nothing. How'd your final go?
I needed 54% of the points. I think I got 54% of the points.
Not bad.
Michelle said the same thing. She said she needed like 107 out of 200 or something.
Yeah,
and she was like, I don't know if I got it.
Wait, that's the same exact percentage. 53.5.
Shit, you two are in sync.
Well, yeah, same actually. 53.5%.
Oh, is that what you needed?
Yeah.
I sense something going on Okay,
moving on. Did you have other classes?
Yeah, the last class was writing for the professions, which was basically just like, have you guys taken that class?
Yeah.
Writing for the professions? Yeah.
I feel
Dude, with Hellberg, you can't take Hellberg now because he's gone off. He got his PhD and he's fluttered off into the wind into a different college. But
I feel like that's a class that they should make mandatory freshman year, or like within your freshman year, right?
Freshman year.
Because it's all about like preparing yourself for like elevator pitches, like getting a good resume, learning how to present stuff. That's an important thing to know.
Writing a cover letter?
Yeah.
See, I didn't do the cover letter one, and I had to write a cover letter for Grenoble, and I was like, how do I do it? And so then I went to the Canvas. That's all gone.
Oh, that's sad.
SMH.
That's an S, honestly. Just because of the content, it wasn't hard.
Yeah.
Good.
It's pretty cool. This was like right when like the whole GME was happening, so
Okay.
our presentation was how to make a Robinhood account and buy GME.
Ooh,
That was fun.
That's actually tough.
It was fun, yeah.
My let's see, what was I gonna say? Oh, a couple weeks ago. I mean 1 week ago. I had the application for the study abroad was due.
Yeah.
So I had to get something signed by Mark Stellick. And so I left it until literally like the last day he could do it. Like it was last Friday.
You say anything?
I at midnight I was like, "Hey Mark, can you do this by the end of the day, please?" And Mark was like, "Okay, one, bad form, especially when it's your fault to give somebody until the end of the day to do something, and two, it is even like borderline inexcusable when the one day is the last day of classes." And so I was like, yeah, sorry, my writing for the professions professor would be disappointed in me. And then he replied with a smiley face.
Did you get your thing done?
Yeah, he signed it.
I mean, if he responded in time, then obviously he's gonna sign it.
Did you manage to get all your shit done?
Everything. Oh my god,
You
so
are so
much shit
lucky.
I had to do. I had to get.
I heard about it, dude. Like, because Michelle was like with you and Kachi, right? She said like you guys went to like Patron Pronto, and then you were gonna walk to the IO whatever the fuck, and then you walked back because they responded to your email.
literally, as I was like signing in with the receptionist, she responded to my email, and I was like, oh, never mind. All good. Oh, dude, I had to get there's this thing called the learning agreement signed by Mark Stellick.
What is it?
It's just a list of classes that I want to take.
Oh, okay.
This is like their application, like at their university, at Grenoble or whatever. I had to get a nomination letter from
Nomination?
yeah, from the a letter of like intent or whatever. I don't know.
He doesn't even remember anymore.
From
So we could know.
International Office of International whatever the fuck, OIE. I had to get I had to write a cover letter. I had to get like a verification of enrollment. All kinds of stuff. I had to the worst copy paste job of my entire life. I had to say like the course number, name, and description of every single course I've taken at CMU.
No way.
And I just went on Stellick, right? And I just like copy pasted the course number, paste number, name, paste, description, paste, next. All of that. I did that in the span of like 2 days.
Impressive, honestly.
Yeah.
The fact that you got all the forms as well that you needed, like not stuff that you like could
Yeah, yeah.
other people
I had to go like
Yeah.
running around and sending emails to everybody. And on top of that, I had the book report to do for OS, and also the homework too.
You guys had a book report to
And
do in
yeah, bug
OS?
catching, yeah. Yeah, you have to write it's like out in the wild OS stuff you have to read, and then
You guys do anything cool, or you just found something really simple? And
Effective Java by Josh Block, the 214 textbook.
I did the same thing.
Wow.
I didn't even know that was an option until Patrick told me. So I was like, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Oh wait. A quick aside. So what are you taking?
I'm taking NLP. I'm
Alright.
taking computer graphics.
Oh shit.
So together these fulfill my
French graphics, bro.
domains requirement and my SES elective. I'm taking this class. I don't know if I'm going to end up taking it. I'm taking French, and there's like two French things.
Ooh, French in France.
Uh-huh.
So you actually
Maybe I'll actually.
Oh, you're Duolingo.
Oh yeah, and the class that I may or may not take is this like augmented and virtual reality thing.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
But it's like
AR, VR.
it's like a project-based class.
You're not doing it. Yeah, there's no Gus to help you this time, buddy.
And you have to, it's like kind of complicated. You have to do like a literature review. You have to
Yeah.
like,
In
present
French.
an idea. No.
Extra credit in French. Yeah, it sounds like you're not doing that class.
Yeah, it's unlikely. But I
You can audit it if you're interested in
I
stuff.
mean,
Is that a thing? I don't know.
You can just sit in the
Yeah.
lecture.
But
French audit.
I kind of want to because she got back to me after I submitted the applications. I guess I can probably change my classes after.
Yeah.
The liaison over sorry, over in Grenoble. She got back to me with some science classes. Because I have to take one science class.
Yeah,
also.
like a lab class, or oh no, you already did this.
Science. Because I only took physics. That was my only AP science.
Oh.
So I have to take one more science. I might be able to fill that in Grenoble also.
What are you gonna take?
She said it's some like biomedical engineering class. I don't know.
Should be fine.
Oh yeah, but what was I gonna say? But can you imagine me taking a biomedical engineering class? Like something completely different than anything I've ever done in my life. That might be interesting. Like last time I had any bio in my life is like 9th grade.
AP Bio 9th grade,
I didn't take AP bio. We didn't have.
Oh yeah, no, actually, yeah, we don't have Bio 1 honors, so I guess for us.
Yeah, bio 1 honor. That's my experience by biology. Like I can tell you what like an angiosperm is. Yeah, that's like the trees with the acorns.
when you said that, I thought you said NGO sperms,
Yeah.
like non-governmental organizations. I was like, what the fuck? NGO. Okay.
You like count the flowers petals, but you know, you ever do that?
Oh yeah, you have to do the chart, like
and it's like an even number or something. It's like something, and okay. Anyway, that's my experience with biology.
Jeez.
Oh, we watched the Magic School Bus. You know,
What?
to learn about chlorophyll. and the guy, I remember the ginger kid. What's his name? Arnold? No,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah,
Yellow shirt, I think.
Yeah. He got covered in like glucose or whatever, and it was like white and sticky.
Oh my god!
He was like, I remember
have an illness.
The whole class started laughing. The teacher was like, guys.
Oh,
Oh god! That's memeable, bro. That's memeable.
bro, 9th grade.
Yeah, so I might take that. I don't know.
Dude, my bio teacher in high school, I think he was like I think he was like some kind of professor also at South Hillsborough Institute of Technology, which was like a college nearby.
Cool.
I mean, if you acronym it,
Shit.
It's nice.
I love you, Mr. Bootser. Okay, continuing on. Fall, junior.
Yeah. this was a semester I regret the most because I could have graduated in 3 semesters.
3 semesters?
3 years. 3 years if I had taken an additional class this semester because I only chose to do 3 because I just wanted to chillax.
Mm-hmm.
But
well, listen. Well, maybe it's silver lining because now you're here with us for 1 more semester, but not with a lot.
Yeah. Okay, so back for carnival.
Yeah.
What was this?
So first one was Intro to Deep Learning. God, I'm sure you've heard a lot about that class from all of us. This is not a class, bro.
How would you why?
Okay, first of all, my favorite quote from this class was our professor saying, "If you do not show up to lecture, because each lecture costs around $300 to attend based on unit payment, you are disgracing your grandparents and elders in India or China where you came from by not showing up to class." He said this. If you look at my Discord,
I know. I saw it on your Discord.
Can you read the quote word for word? Because
do you still have it as a Discord thing?
Yeah.
Let me see. Tejas FX. No, you don't. You say we done too.
No. Like click on my profile.
View profile.
Yeah.
I don't see it. It still says we done.
Each lecture costs you around $300. If you're from China or India, that's your grandfather's salary. So if you're not coming to class, you're insulting your grandparents.
You said that word for word.
Were they all Chinese and Indians
yes.
in there? Okay.
That's if you look at the...
Was it a grad class? Is that why?
It was half grad. It had a grad.
Okay, that makes sense why it's all...
But it's still intro to deep learning, right? It's meant for
This is in the section of his profile called "À propos de moi," in case you wanted to know.
Thank you. Very cool.
That means about me.
Thank you. Very cool.
Yeah, that's... Honestly, could be a C. It was not a very well structured class. Actually, no. We'll give it a B because it had no tests.
Have you given any class a C?
Dude, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You're a very high rater. This tier list is very upper bounded.
It's a top tier, world class, renowned education.
Okay, what was your least favorite? Or
deep learning.
Worst
I was
class?
about to say because even you see. I don't think there was any one bad class, right? If there was a bad class, experimental physics was the closest it came to that because it was just really you didn't learn anything. People complained about it and there were some changes made. They made a lot of assignments more. Why are you smiling?
They definitely made a lot of things easier.
Wait, okay, tell me about what did they do for your?
We had no work ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Also, our professor was just goated and what was the thing? He was like,
"Oh yeah.
If you have anything wrong,
if you guys got any late penalties, come tell me and I'll fix that for
you." But I guess the closest to C because it wasn't really fun. But every class, I thought some of the content was at least interesting at some point, so I give it a B overall.
I was gonna say other things I could factor is the management of the class, the TAs.
That's why I'm thinking deep learning gets a C.
Okay.
TAs were kind of helpful. No test was nice. The professor was interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How to name him?
Miksha Raj.
Miksha Raj.
Yeah. He was an icon.
He said that quote.
Yeah.
So.
Content was it's a machine learning.
Yeah. What did you learn about deep learning? Is it deep?
It's not that deep.
Did you learn anything? All right.
There were only 4 assignments, which was nice. Each one make a neural network to work on.
Hey, we only had 4 assignments too.
For what?
In OS. Actually, we had 5, but
there was an optional 5th for grad students. Actually,
well, there you go.
Wasn't optional for grad, but
yeah.
They weren't too bad, except you couldn't really get help. TAs weren't very helpful.
That's rough.
Structure wasn't very well structured. No tests, so I guess that's a plus, which is probably only... If it had tests, it was an easy C, honestly.
Okay.
But since it didn't have tests, I give it a B.
I feel if a class doesn't have tests, you don't actually learn anything.
That's not true. I learned a lot of deep learning. That's probably one of the most... Okay, it's a class I give a B, but it's probably the class that I learned the most, because I learned literally everything there is to learn about implementing a neural net. In terms of the structures that are mostly used in today's deep learning era.
Yeah, I'm thinking about classes that I didn't have tests in.
Are you talking about technical ones or just in general?
Experimental physics. I didn't learn anything.
What about?
Well, but there was nothing to learn in experimental physics.
Well,
Like, what could you have learned in experimental physics?
I mean, it's a class, right?
Like, if 150 didn't have tests, I feel like you still would have learned a lot about, like, SML in general, like functional programming.
Maybe.
Because that was the whole point of the course, how to learn about functional programming. And, like, the same is about deep learning as well.
I don't know.
How to do deep learning.
Yeah, well, I guess so. I guess. I'm trying to think. Would I have learned as much? I don't think so. I don't think I would have learned as much.
But you would have learned enough about 150 so that if you had, like, a job
I would not have committed it to memory. The test forces you to commit things to memory, you know? And if you don't
Fair.
have that, then it's like...
No, fair. But, like, in the real world, do you want, like, say you, like, have a job in the future where you're, like, you have a functional program.
I think I'm better equipped now because I had tests in 150 than I would have.
But I don't think the test helped in your ability to write functional code.
I think it did.
I mean, analyzing, maybe. Like, writing itself.
They're one and the same.
I don't know.
No,
Like, I think 150 was, like, a really... In general, it's just all about induction, right? Because that's the essence of functional programming.
Sure.
The tests were all about induction, but the actual assignments were about writing the code. Sure, like, one goes hand in hand with the other. But, like, I feel like you could have gone without the test and still have done fine with just writing the code in general.
I don't know. I think I disagree. I mean, like...
Because you can't write good functional code without, like, having a good understanding of induction.
Exactly. And if you don't have tests, then you sacrifice a bit of your understanding of induction.
That's fair.
And so then you write worse code.
Fair, but I still feel like it would be fine overall.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, in this world, it's like...
Yeah.
I mean,
that's the whole point of this. That's the whole point of what we're doing right now, right?
Yeah,
Mostly.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'd say 80% of people are only going to see me just to get the skill set and the brand name to
The
go.
clout.
Yeah.
Yeah. Intro Deep B. Other class.
We'll give it a C, honestly, just for diversity. we don't want a D- like myself.
Great diversity.
Computer graphics.
Yeah.
That was okay. So it was a project-based class. 4 assignments again.
Yeah.
You're taking.
Yeah, I already finished.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm done.
I think it was a very interesting class. Like, cool things you learn about. The assignments are like directly translated from the stuff you learn in class. The resources are great. Like, there's an entire Discord set up for the class. If you have any questions, you just post in the Discord. You'll have like 2 or 3 TAs try to help you, even other students as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's an A.
Yeah.
The tests were... What do you think about the tests?
I don't know. There was a fucking index of refraction question.
Yeah, we have... Yeah.
You had one too?
Yeah.
What? Was it about continuous index of refraction?
We had... I can't even remember, man.
Okay,
but
we had that. It was like, what the fuck? We have one slide about index of refraction.
Yeah,
and
one function we have to write about.
What
refraction.
the fuck was going on?
Yeah.
I mean, you had a
didn't like the
take-home
test.
Did you not?
No,
Take-home final?
I don't think so. Yes. Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
the final
you
was
did.
take-home. Yeah.
I was gonna say.
No, it was like a timed...
I know, but you had like 3 days or 2 days to do it all, right?
You have to...
3 days to start.
3 days to start. Once you download it, you have 3 hours, then you have to submit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that. Okay. I thought it was you had over 3 days.
No. I can check. I'm too lazy.
Okay, graphics. Yeah, I can.
I give it an A. I thought the content. I mean, I had a lot of people taking it with me as well.
Yeah,
so.
I could agree.
I had Gus, who was like a CG major, basically.
Yeah, he basically. And then is that it? 2 more? You said 3 classes.
Yeah,
right?
I did. I'm trying to remember my head.
Will and Hardesh are doing graphics concentration.
They were with that class with me. Will or Dash.
Yeah.
I think Ria as well.
Ria J.
Modern regression.
Yeah, I saw Ria I was going down the elevator. No, I was going into the elevator and she was coming out. I was like, oh, what the hell? That's Ria. Hi. And then that was it. I haven't seen her.
I haven't seen her this whole semester, you know?
I saw her for the first time at the 451 final.
Solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And last class was modern regression, which is literally just
Linear regression.
yeah, it was matrices plus probability theory. Like, if you had combined half from one course, half of the other, and put into one, it's that. It was one of the easiest classes I've
Okay.
Nice.
had tests, but I don't think it was a very hard class. It was very simple.
A?
Yeah, A.
All right.
And then this semester,
Here we go.
451. I'll give it an A. Like
what? Okay, sorry. What?
like it was a hard class, but I think the structure was very like well done. Like the lectures were good.
You even had Danny Slater, and you're still giving it an A.
Okay, to be fair, I've never been to his lectures, so. Recitations were good. The TAs are very good. Like they will help you if you need help. The assignments.
The TA had put me to sleep, bro.
Look,
he spoke like very slowly, and he had like a very deep voice. And I sat in the back.
Wow.
And then like the head was against the wall, and Yusuf was already asleep. He was sitting next to me. So.
Hold on, I'm guessing your 451 was how my 251 went.
Is it?
That's.
The pandemic didn't happen halfway through, so I feel like it might have been slightly different.
That's true, but like I feel like having it in. No, you were in person for that class, weren't you?
Okay.
Yeah, you were. I don't know. It feels like you guys had a really bad experience with it.
I mean, I don't feel like I had a
I don't
bad
think
experience.
it was.
But why do you think it wasn't an A then?
It just kind of felt too bad. I don't know. It's like.
What do you mean? I thought the content was cool. All the stuff we learned was interesting.
It was interesting.
Structure was good.
Was it?
Okay. Again, I didn't go to lectures. I'm basing everything off of the lecture notes, and the lecture notes were very well written.
I like the orals. Orals were good. Forcing you to explain.
I think most
maybe I just don't like the class because it was hard.
No, it was definitely a hard class.
It was very generously curved, though. You have to give it that.
Not really, not even. Like the final curve.
The final curve, it was the same. It was the same as the
grade
251.
cutoffs.
It was the same as the 251 cutoff.
The B was 78.
Oh, but yeah, okay.
Later, bitch. Wasn't an A in 85 though?
Yeah.
Wait, that's so what?
I was saying the B was a 78.
Whoa. Oh, so does it do it like percentage wise? It's like this many people get an A, this many people get a B.
Well, we don't know. I'm just saying like the final.
Because that makes no sense, right? Why would he make a B in 85?
No, because I think it's because like
or something.
I think like more than 40% of the kids got an A in the class.
No, why didn't you just make it like?
No, I don't know.
Regular, right?
But like I think like the way the distribution worked out is like I mean like if 40% of the people get an A in the class and you have like another 7 points, right? That's like the vast majority of the class gets an A and a B.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so I mean it works out fine, right?
Yeah, but like that just makes like tilting,
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I mean like I think it's fair, but
I mean I don't really have an opinion.
Okay, fair enough. Other classes I took, cog psych, straightforward. I give it an A.
Okay.
Attendance was required, which kind of tilted me, but
that sounds like a B to me.
Yeah.
I even a C. You know how the what's
Attendance
it called?
required.
Security had required attendance.
Yeah.
That puts it firmly in.
I'm literally looking up.
Well, I only had to.
What?
It only had to be like.
I thought you
I only had
checked
to
in
go to
online anyway.
70% of the lecture. No, it's like quiz questions, bro.
Oh.
It's like about the lecture. I don't know what is the sensitivity of F. Oh wait, no, it's not even that. Sorry, because it's like what is the answer to the question, right? A, B, C, D, and then the question's on the projector.
On the slides.
Yeah.
So you can't.
So you don't know.
Well. Is that all
deep
your
reinforcement
classes?
learning. That's I think easy B. I don't know. It wasn't very well structured.
Okay.
Well, actually, it wasn't that bad. You can only have to attend 70% of the lectures. So, and like I went to Chicago and shit, so I was like, okay. All right, what were you saying?
You just had to get into Chicago.
Yeah, you just have to flex.
Algebra, yeah.
Get it.
Citadel.
You're cool like that. Deep reinforcement learning. That's a B. It wasn't very well structured, but it was machine learning for large data sets.
Okay.
That's an A. That was a very interesting class.
Enjoy.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Okay.
And that's it.
And that's it.
Yeah, I guess 418 or
14. Do you have a partner going into that
No.
class?
Interesting.
Do you have an idea of a final project you want to do?
No, but I think it's the only class I'll be taking that semester. Even worst case scenario, you think I can handle it?
Only reason I don't.
I have other people in the class who will be taking it with me. Like Brad's taking it next semester.
Oh, yeah?
So I can ask Brad for help if I need it.
Sure. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can probably do it. I mean,
I'll find somebody.
They
Right?
changed the assignments this semester, I think. So I don't know what it's like now. But
I
like,
can just ask somebody. Like,
Mhm.
I'm sure there will be a bunch of people who aren't
Mhm.
who don't have
A
partners.
bunch of people who also took it this semester, so you can get an up-to-date date
That's true.
representation of what the class was like.
That's true.
So that was your CMU experience.
Yeah.
sounds like an overall very positive experience.
Yeah, I liked it.
Mhm.
Look,